Turbo, Ice Ice Baby, Saber, Sky. These are the American Gladiators. Introducing today's Battle of the Best contenders, former U.S. and current World Gladiator Champion, Wesley Two Scoops Berry. 1995 Grand Champion, the Wild Thing, Kyler Storm. For the women, 1994 Grand Champion, track and field star, Peggy Odita. And last year's champ, police officer Adrienne Sullivan. Hi again, everyone. I'm Mike Gantley along with Dan Nitro Clark, and welcome to our Battle of the Best competition. Former Grand Champions renewing their rivalry with the American Gladiators. It could be outrageous. And let's quickly go to the men's matchup between Kyler Storm and Wesley Two Scoops Berry. Nitro.
Now, Wesley has one of those love-hate relationships with the Gladiators. You love the guy because he's such a great athlete, but you hate him because as he's beating you, bam, 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 he's talking to you. So we're going to be a lot of fireworks there.
And as you know, Kyler is off the wall. He's a daredevil, but he's got the heart of a champion. And should Two Scoops have a bad day, this man definitely can win. For the women, we've got Peggy Odita and police officer Adrienne Sullivan.
Well, Adrienne is our top cop of sorts. Now, she put on 15 pounds specifically for this event. Watch out for her.
Peggy Odita, perhaps the finest athlete we've ever had here on the American Gladiators. Former Pac-10 heptathlon champion, going for another gold medal today. At stake, $5,000 for today's Battle of the Best winners. We're set to go with event number one, the Pyramid.
This is the Battle of the Best, and we're the best.
Let's go to the tail of the tape. Peggy Odita, 27 years old, 5'10", 160, our grand champion in 1994. Against last year's grand champion, Adrienne Sullivan, 5'6", 158, the police officer from Covington, Georgia.
You need to put an S on Peggy Odita's jersey. She has never lost in this event.
I talked to her just moments ago, and she has some, despite those victories, some very unpleasant memories about this event. It's all about stamina. It's all about quickness. It's all about speed. Peggy has that, but Siren closes and gets her.
Now watch for Adrienne to bring Sky down with her. She knows that Sky doesn't like to fall. She's going to try to take her down and beat her back to the top.
Sky holding her own. Adrienne goes to the bottom. Here comes Peggy. Long striding it. Siren gets her again. Just 3 tiers from the top. 18 seconds remain. Siren hanging on for dear life. That's how powerful the former Pac-10 heptathlon champ is. 9 seconds remain. Adrienne won't make it to the top, but Peggy maybe will. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, look at that. Oh, the first time in Peggy's contender career here on the American Gladiators that she does not make it up the pyramid. All credit to Siren, Nitro.
It has to be a strange feeling for Siren to be holding on to her ankle with all of her might and still not pulling her down. What a strong woman.
Sky a little more successful against Adrienne Sullivan, another strong woman, but nicely done.
Battle of the best. I think we're the best. That's why we're here. Hawk and Turbo, the best. I know battle.
Let's go to the tail of the tape, and boy, this ought to be something special. Kyler Storm, 26 years old, 6'2", 197, 1995 Grand Champion, hometown Stockton, California, now lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Against Two Scoops, Wesley Berry, 6 feet, 180 from Duarte, California, our Grand Champion in 1994, and the current World Gladiator Champion.
Contenders ready! Gladiators ready!
West taking it right to him. He's going to cause instant confusion, hopefully, in the part of the Gladiators. Turbo right there. He's got him wrapped up. Sends him back down. Kyler Storm now. Again, the Gladiators have to play one-on-one. He's got it! He's got it! Kyler Storm dipped in between Turbo and Hawk. Got the sensor. Got the 10. So that is a huge victory for him. Maybe Two Scoops can do it. If he shakes this off.
Oh, there's no shake and show time.
Showtime does it, but Kyler Storm gets by the go-to Gladiator, the Hawkster. So 10 points for our 1995 grand champion, Kyler Storm.
And he didn't make it by much. Hawk may have miscalculated Kyler's speed.
Well, Hawk, I'm at a place I'm not supposed to be, at the top of the pyramid. The go-to guy got beat.
Well, Nitro, I hadn't lost that all year. And I had a plan. And usually what I do is I go down to him slowly, let him come to me, take him down. What Kyler did, which I wasn't ready for, was he came around this way. And before I knew it, he lulled me to sleep. And I'm one block away from the top, and he jumped up and he hit the bell before I even had a chance to tackle him. He did a good job. I've got no excuse. I lost.
Up next, Saber and Breakthrough and Conquer.
You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish at Olive Garden. Buy one, take one is here, starting at just $14.99, but only for a limited time. So hurry in and enjoy the favorites you crave today, and take another home for tomorrow.
There are many ways to do your taxes with H&R Block. Come to the office and I'll do them. Or stay home and I'll still do them. Even if you do it yourself online, I'll be there waiting in case you need help.
File your way with H&R Block.
How do you spot a successful solo who is managing their business of one? Easy. The Solo Mullet. Business in the front, lettuce in the back office. Let lettuce handle taxes, payroll, bookkeeping, and healthcare, so you can get back to running your business and look real good doing it. Business in the front, lettuce in the back office.
Amazon makes it easy to make more sustainable shopping choices. Look for the leaf to find products with sustainability features. And lower carbon delivery options at checkout. Celebrate your sustainability choices in your Amazon order history. Discover products with sustainability features on Amazon.
Oh, hey there.
I'm in the mood for something sci-fi. What should I watch?
I can help you with that.
Nothing with sappy love stories. And a bit of dark humor. Alexa, what you got?
I'd recommend Fallout since it's got everything you want, and more.
Can you make the room more cozy?
I'll dim the lights and turn up the temperature.
Yes, that's perfect.
I got you.
Standing room only here at Gladiator Arena. Bet number 2 in our Battle of the Best competition is Breakthrough and Conquer. And a look at Kyler Storm, our 1995 grand champion. He will go first, and for the Glads, it's Turbo and Breakthrough. And beyond him, over his shoulder, is a very anxious Saber.
Game today in the history of the Gladiators, the greatest 2 contenders ever. And I got both of them back-to-back in Conquer.
Well, as Gladiators, Mike, this is how we measure ourselves up against the rest of the world.
Here we go. The stuntman, Kyler Storm, Wild Thing. Whoa, nothing done! Unbelievable! We've never, ever seen anything like that in our entire lives. Turbo is stunned and now smiling. He's loving it. That is the most amazing thing I have ever seen here in Gladiator Arena. Kyler was great last year when he did that double reverse backward shoulder displacement on the hang tough event, but that, my friends, is incredible. I mean, beyond incredible.
What can you do but take your hat off to the guy and salute him? Awesome.
Question is, what does he have up his sleeve for the Conquer ring?
Well, we told you he was a stuntman. You know why now. I'll tell you what, and he's got Saber! He's got Saber! I don't know what this kid did in the offseason. He competed over in England in the World Gladiator Championships. Was good, but not great. He has been great today. I don't think I've ever seen a more fired up Kyler Storm. 6'2", 197, and he is a sensational contender. Whoa, man.
and doing the smart thing. He's got to get in close to Sabre, so Sabre can't use his strength. He does it here. They use his body, hips, and everything.
Everybody here in Gladiator Arena absolutely at a loss of words. It's like Ralph Cramden, humna. What do you say about what Kyler Storm just did? Kyler, the last time we saw you, you were in Birmingham, England at the World Gladiator Championships. You look bigger, you look stronger, and was that preordained, that move, or just something that was spontaneous?
Well, let me tell you something. When I came out here last year, I wanted to do it, but I opened my mouth up and told Larry, can I do this? You know, he says, no, insurance and stuff, you know, I understand. But this time I kept my mouth shut.
All right, let's give the people what they want. Everybody's crying, replay. Here it is. Turbo?
Hey, I was there. I couldn't believe he gave it to me so easy. Next thing I know, he's gone.
And another view, this time from overhead. Here's what it looked like.
Again, I'm lined up. He's dead to rights. Sweep my arms. He's just not there. Nowhere to be found.
Today, everybody that's in Gladiator Arena, you will be blessed to see the greatest two contenders in the history of the Gladiators, Kyler Storm and Wesley Two Scoops Berry. They are, without a doubt, the greatest contenders ever.
Well, Sabre, I have to agree wholeheartedly, and now Scoops is up. He is down 20-0 here. He's got to come up with some points somehow, some way.
Tried a little okey-doke, a little shake and bake. Turbo wasn't buying.
Wait for my whistle. Ready!
Scoops equally dangerous in the conquer ring. He's got Sabre up high, locking him up. He's got him going. Big win. Big win. Boy, he needed 5 points. He got it.
In a big way.
And I think he had it jacked up to what, about 3,000%? And you know those guys love each other. Sabre and Wesley, great respect for each other. So at least Wes walks away with 5 points. But he trails after 2 events, 20-5.
And like some other contenders we have seen, Two Scoops not afraid to stand toe-to-toe with Sabre.
Now, Wesley, now do your thing.
Well, I tell you people like this, somebody say yo! Say yo, yo! Two Scoops is in the house! Somebody say Scoops is in the house! That's all right, 30,000%. I'll see you at the next event.
A thing of beauty. Forget Air Jordan, the American Gladiators have Air Kyler.
Not just a sellout, but the largest crowd we've ever had here at Gladiator Arena. And everybody's still buzzing after what Kyler Storm did in Breakthrough and Conquer. Can Adrienne Sullivan duplicate the feat? I don't know about the flip, but she's certainly capable of getting 10 points. The police officer from Covington, Georgia, up first against Jazz, and then Ice in the Conquer ring.
Contender ready!
1995 grand champion. Won that title this past spring. She reached out for the goal line. Did she break the plane? I don't think so.
Awful close, Mike.
Ready!
Sully. She got 5 seconds. Ice fighting like crazy to stay in that ring. She's got 2 seconds, and she did it. She did it. She did it, but with precious milliseconds left on the clock. Adrienne Sullivan draws first blood in this battle of the best.
Adrienne locks on with both hands and uses those strong legs to drive Ice out.
Peggy Odita, our 1994 grand champion, the former Pac-10 heptathlon champion from Stanford.
Contender ready! Ready!
Oh, she tried a little burst of speed there. Jazz is able to close in a hurry, knee down, no points. Jazz shutting down 2 very excellent contenders, the 2 best contenders we've ever had, Adrienne Sullivan and Peggy Odita.
Now, Ice has never beaten Peggy in this event.
Ice making sure, oh man! Peggy tried to pull her one way. Ice thwarted that effort and
What
then
can you
changed
do?
direction, slammed right into her. Peggy Odita and Adrienne Sullivan get 5.
Ice starts off smart, tries to control the head, but she has a problem here. She gets on her heels right there, and that gives Peggy Odita the chance to attack. Up next for the Gladiators, swing shot.
Your next great watch is out there, and the IMDb app helps you find it. Into blockbusters, nostalgic rewatches, or the latest bingeable series? Set your preferred services so you only see titles available where you already watch. Explore our streaming guide to instantly find what's available now on the platforms you love. Build your watch list to keep up with what's next and never lose track of a title again. See what's trending, discover hidden gems, and know exactly where to watch. All in the IMDb app. Find us in the App Store and download today.
Amazon makes it easy to make more sustainable shopping choices. Look for the leaf to find products with sustainability features. And lower carbon delivery options at checkout. Celebrate your sustainability choices in your Amazon order history. Discover products with sustainability features on Amazon.
Setting up routines used to take forever, but now with Alexa Plus, routines are made with a simple conversation. Alexa, every day after sunset, set my relaxing playlist and set my movie lights to warm.
Got it. You want this routine to activate every day after sunset, correct?
Yeah.
Your routine has been created.
Alexa, yeah, that's more like it.
Of course. I'm always here for you.
This is an alien spacecraft. Humanity isn't alone in the universe, and I've just met our neighbors. That was from the Project Hail Mary audiobook, one of the most enjoyable audiobooks ever done. What if finishing the audiobook leaves me feeling empty inside? Good news. The Project Hail Mary movie is in theaters, and it is starring Ryan Gosling. Go, now. I'll wait here, inside this tiny little box.
Back here at Gladiator Arena, our Battle of the Best competition continues. Event number 3, swing shot, our bungee game. And for the Gladiators, it'll be the team of Sky and Ice Ice Baby.
And after 2 events, Peggy Odita and Adrienne Sullivan tied at 5.
Contenders ready! Gladiators ready!
All 4 women attached to bungee cords. Now skying high. Peggy rips away a blue. Adrienne a yellow. The blue's worth 2, the yellow's 1. Here comes Peggy O again. She's got another blue. Adrienne Sully's got 2 blues.
That's the way. Both hands, you score big here.
Well, Larry, watch out, baby.
And did you see Sky rip that blue away from Adrienne? Peggy's got a yellow, she's got 5, and we still have 30 seconds to go. Ice trying to get, the big reach. Peggy pulls it away. Sully kicking up and trying to get one, can't do it.
She's got to go high, Peggy does.
Peggy now with 7 points. 10 seconds to go here.
Come on, baby.
Adrienne's got a yellow.
Nice.
Boy, has this been good, huh? Chinyere, the gift from God. That's what her name in Nigerian means, Chinyere. Got no gifts from the Gladiators. Every point she earned.
And that's the way it should be here. You fight for every point. You meet up there. You clash in the middle. You're fighting to keep that ball from the Gladiator.
Peggy using that heptathlon jump, goes up there, pulls, but not without a struggle from Ice.
Speaking of struggles, here come the men. A look at Laser, his partner Turbo. They're on their bungee towers to go against our 2 former champions, Wesley Berry and Kyler Storm. Kyler with a 20-5 lead going in. This ought to be good.
Here we go. Kyler hesitates off the tower, turns backwards and grabs 2 reds. Wes has got a red. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wesley's got 2 blues. Look at him.
Wesley's doing a smart thing. He's getting a quick jump off here while Laser's down.
He's got a free run to a red, upside down, down it goes, Wes Berry. When his back is against the wall, that's usually when he's at his best. Look at Kyler. He's got 2 reds. These guys have picked this cylinder clean.
You gotta let him go, Laser.
What's left up there? A couple of yellows? Oh, man. What was that?
Don't do that. No one's going to show up Showtime at his game.
That's not the man.
Larry Thompson really angry at Turbo. Laser keeping Wesley away from the cylinder. Kyler going up again. Nothing's there. Things got a little ugly.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Turbo punched Kyler Storm right in the face.
I'm not sure what set Turbo off. Watch again. But that is uncalled for. Completely uncalled for.
It was a good hit, man. You know why? It was nice and square, so it didn't hurt too bad.
Yeah, that wasn't just the heat of the competition, you know. I mean, we have rules here. You were breaking them, and I just like...
That was breaking.
Yeah, you're not allowed to fake up there.
I mean, I do play dirty, but a little fake like that no way calls for a big sock in the eye.
Anytime 2 talented guys like Kyler Storm and Turbo hook up and swing shot, anything can happen, and it did here tonight. Turbo, having seen the replays myself with Larry Thompson, I understand why you were upset.
Yeah, you know, we have certain rules. I found out afterwards that he hadn't been brought up to date on the rules. You know, I'm hanging out here trying to play by my rules. He starts playing by his. Between a whistle thing, it's called competition. I'm giving 100%. I went outside the realm of where I'm supposed to be. That's why I came back out here. Apologized. He's an extremely good athlete, and it's all cool now.
Kyler, your thoughts here?
Okay, it's competition. You know, you're here with America's best. Some stuff's gonna fly, you know. It's a fist in the face. Things happen. I'm also at fault because, you know, like he said, there are rules. So sometimes, you know, violence is never the way to do it, but this time that's how it turned out, you know.
We've got an official ruling here on Kyler's score. Let's go to referee Larry Thompson.
One of the basic fundamentals of this game is that the contender must jump immediately. There is no faking in this game. In the review of the tape, I find that Kyler Storm had 2 different times when he jumped and faked, and each time he gained 2 red balls for a total of 6 points each, or 12 points total. As a result of not abiding by the rule, I am removing all 12 of those points.
I'm sure there's got to be more.
Oh yes, there's more. The Gladiators try hard, but they cannot let frustration control their game. And therefore, because of the overhand right thrown by Turbo against Kyler Storm, I am disqualifying Turbo from the game and thereby awarding Kyler Storm 6 points for the disqualification. 6 points.
And lost in Kyler Storm with Turbo. Wesley Berry, how about his score? 16. The gauntlet next. A little move in their groove. Our Gladiators 4, Siren, Jazz, Ice, and Sky. Short order drill and set for gauntlet. As our battle of the best continues here at Gladiator Arena, we've got standing room only. First up, Peggy Odita. She leads Adrienne Sullivan 12-7. Peggy O, the Pac-10 heptathlon champion. And 1994 American Gladiator contender champion. And she knows how to play this game. Peggy O spinning powerfully. And again, constantly moving forward. That's the key. But Ice holding her up at station number 3. Sky working her out pretty good. Peggy O, though, bounces through. In 14 seconds, she gets 10 points. They didn't hold them for 5 at each station, and that was the key. Adrienne now ready.
I would consider Peggy a Jaguar and Adrienne more of a Hummer. Which is easier to stop? I don't know.
Adrienne, a narcotics detective in Covington, Georgia. She says she enjoys busting the bad guys. Well, here she's got to bust the bad girls. She's got some kicks, too. Jazz barely touched her. Siren didn't touch her. And she gets through in 10 seconds. 10 points for Adrienne Sullivan.
Well, I guess the Hummer's a little bit harder to stop because she got through quicker.
My girls, man.
The Gladiators did change strategy there.
Gotta give it up. 150%.
They let Jazz be the point woman that time, and that didn't work.
No, try like she did, but she couldn't hold her.
Yo, Adrienne. Yo, Peggy. It has got to be nice to know that even after all these years, well, actually 2 or 3, they still remember you.
It's great. This crowd is so awesome. You don't even know. It's great.
How important when you hear all these fans cheering for you? They don't know you personally. They've never been to Covington, Georgia, but here they are, and they're behind you 100%.
Yeah, I tell you, this is the greatest. Hearing these people out here cheering for me, not knowing who I am, just steps me up 150% more.
And you two have a great match going. It's 22-17. Adrienne Sullivan, Peggy Odita, keep it up.
What percentage will our men crank it up to? They are set.
First up is Kyler Storm, who leads Wesley 2 scoops Berry, 26-21 coming in. And we go back to swing shot and an altercation between Kyler and Turbo. Turbo in the gauntlet, the anchor leg, so to speak.
Contender ready! Ready! Ready!
Kyler Storm, twisting, turning, gets by Laser. Hawk trying to put the hurt on him. Puts him down.
Oh, right now, they're 5 seconds each section. They're doing a great job.
Saber holding him up. I don't think Kyler's going to make it. He's up there. He's got 3 seconds to get by Turbo. Oh, it came close, but the Gladiators bound and determined to stop this talented young guy. Did it.
Again, the mistake he made, Mike, he didn't go forward. He shifted back and forth, not moving ahead towards the finish line. That'll kill you every time.
2 scoops. Well, we can tell you this. He holds the record in the gauntlet. He has flown through this thing in 9 seconds. And that was with 5 Gladiators. We changed the rules this year. Now there are only 4.
You need high-speed film to catch this guy on camera. Get your stopwatches ready.
He is a 1990s version of the Galloping Ghost. Hawk didn't hit him. Saber trying everything to do it. Look at that. Constant movement. High stepping. Oh, baby, oh, baby. I'd say that was about 4,000%. Wesley Berry has taken the lead. His time in the gauntlet, 10 seconds.
So that's what you hate. You hate for a guy to beat you. Then he's in your home yelling at your fans who are cheering for him. Now that's enough to drive a guy crazy.
They didn't stop him when he won the Grand Championship 2 years ago. They didn't stop him today.
Wesley, last time you were here, you did it 5 Gladiators in 9 seconds. Now this time there was 4 Gladiators and took you 10 seconds. What's the matter? You getting old?
No, I'm not getting old. I just didn't have a chance to look into my mother's recipe. She said, anytime you're making chicken, you always got to shake and bang.
Wesley, with a tremendous personality and athletic talent, used to motivating other people. Who motivated him? There she is, his mom, Valerie.
Scoops is probably the greatest contender ever. It's an honor to know him and an honor to compete against him. And I can't wait to the eliminator to see who wins between him and Kyler.
Well, before that, don't forget, we got Powerball, guys. Powerball.
Hey, at least we got a chance to get him back in Powerball. Let's get it going, baby.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Make a move. I dare you.
No matter where you are, with Ring, it's protected.
They were the blueprint for football greatness. But before they were legends, they were plans. Now it's time for the next generation to show the world what they're made of.
Mendoza diving toward the end zone. Touchdown! He's built for these kind of moments.
And on draft night, plans become reality.
We're the first pick in the NFL Draft.
The NFL Draft, presented by Bud Light, April 23rd through 25th.
The National Women's Soccer League. Own the pitch. Own the moment. Own the night. The Orlando Pride versus Angel City FC. Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's on Prime.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true it can pierce the veil between life and death.
Who's that?
The most powerful shape-shifting sorceress.
Skadoosh.
The chameleon.
Stand back. I'm gonna kick my butt.
I think someone murdered my brother.
Please, take a chair.
Thank you.
Since when do cops have to follow the law?
Mucho anticipation here in Gladiator Arena. Why not? The battle of the best continues with women's powerball. Ice, Siren, and Jazz set to do battle with a pair of adversaries they've met before, and they remember how good this woman is. Police officer Adrienne Sullivan from Covington, Georgia. Nitro calls her the Hummer versus the Ferrari. Peggy Odita, there she is. Again, 45 seconds here. And we could have a scoring avalanche. See what the Gladiators have to say about that. Peggy Odita splits the double team.
She owns them right now, Mike.
4 points for a goal in that center cylinder. Peggy's got another one. In addition to the quick, she's got those long arms too. Look at that.
That's the first time I've seen Ice not want to take a hit.
Siren trying to hold her up. Peggy O squirts away. Adrienne got one finally. 20 seconds still remaining.
There you go, Jazz.
Here she'll take on Adrienne Sullivan now. Oh, how did Adrienne get that? 10 seconds now. Peggy O tries to slip one by Siren. They're putting on a show, Peggy O and Adrienne Sullivan. And I think under the circumstances, the Gladiators did a very good job. Because every once in a while you get an athlete, one athlete who's as good as Peggy Odita, but in Adrienne Sullivan now they've got two exceptional athletes. You just don't know who to cover.
Tough game, and Peggy getting assistance from our trainers Terry and Chris. Let's see what happened here. I think on the final bucket, final attempt for a goal, watch Siren's got Peggy's arms wrapped up, and Peggy can't break her fall. Slight concussion, we'll check on her later. We'll see if she's okay.
Okay, we gotta get him in.
But we know Sabre, Laser, and Hawk are okay. Wesley has a 31-26 lead on Kyler Storm going into Powerball.
This is for you.
This is the time as a Gladiator I go to complete focus. I don't hear the crowd, I don't see the light. All I see is the contender in front of me, nothing else.
This is as it should be. The best of the best. Wesley Berry and Kyler Storm.
Wesley Berry right past Hawk off the bat. Kyler wants the big points in the middle. Laser takes him down. Wesley hemmed in by all three guys. Laser going after Kyler Storm.
Nice
down he
steal
goes.
in there by Sabre.
And we're going to stop the match with 27 seconds. Kyler Storm goes down.
Not quite sure what happened. Watch again. Laser missing the tackle. Sabre cleaning up in there. The right foot caught underneath him, and he's bent backwards.
Well, Sabre's 235 coming at you full force. That's a lot of weight for one ankle, especially in a low-top tennis shoe to take.
Kyler testing that right ankle. He's up. He's moving about. He's going to go again.
Wes again one-on-one with Hawk, and he scores, but so did Kyler. Look out, here comes the middle cylinder. That one won't count.
Kyler getting wrapped up again.
Wesley Berry, oh, he missed the shot, but gets it back in.
It's all over, and this is one of the few times where the Gladiators are glad that it is.
That last goal by Wesley Berry in the middle cylinder will not count. His knee touched the ground after they ripped his shirt off.
Watching Wesley reminds me of Barry Sanders. What great lateral movement. And this one does count. Excellent job.
Peggy, you don't look miserable. You just feel miserable. Take 2 aspirins and call us in the morning. What happened, and you okay?
Take 4 aspirin. I guess when they went to tackle me, they tied up my hands, and the only thing that was left to hit the ground was my head. So it did, and it hit pretty hard. But,
and Chris and Terry, our trainers, they've cleared you for further competition?
Yeah. Yeah, they have. So hopefully I don't get hit in the head in joust. We'll be playing defense.
Okay, good luck. Thanks. You are looking at the mighty Jazz. She will do battle for the Gladiators in our next event. Event number 6, first up for the contenders, Peggy Odita, who is focused. For the event, it is hand-to-hand combat with military pugil sticks in the joust. And remember, Peggy dusting off the effects of a slight concussion that she sustained in Powerball. Looks to be okay here. There's the whistle. And immediately Jazz going on the offensive.
Couple of wicked hit overhands by Jazz, but that throws her off balance. And now Peggy off balance, and now Peggy gone. That is a huge victory for Jazz.
Jazz simply wanted it more.
Now Peggy's got to play smart here. She's got a concussion, so I'm ducking again, but it wasn't enough.
Now Adrienne Sullivan, the police officer from Georgia. Things won't be peachy here.
Nobody better than Jazz in the joust. Sully giving it to her. Jazz fighting back. This pretty good. I'll tell you what, give Adrienne Sullivan credit up there. She could have taken the easy way out and gotten the draw.
At least she went down fighting.
Yeah, baby.
And there is nothing easy about taking these shots. Bam, bam, boom.
The men set to do battle here in crunch time. They'll also joust hand-to-hand style. Kyler Storm up first. Tough draw for him, however. Saber. And when you factor in that Kyler's got that bad right ankle, this could be trouble for him. Desperately needs the points if he's to keep pace with Wesley Two Scoops Berry.
What was that? You know, that's the thing that happens to Kyler Storm. We saw it over in Europe. We saw it on occasions here. He tries to outfox himself. He wants to come up with some crazy move. I don't know what was he thinking. Maybe backflip or something?
Well, sometimes, Mike, you can't think and you just have to do.
Saber, did you hit him? And Kyler, did you take a dive? And are you saving yourself for the eliminator? First, Saber.
Ask him first.
Kyler.
No, man, I wanted to rough it up a little bit, but they call him the Saber because it felt like it went right through my forehead and right back out the other side.
Hey, you know, I hear somebody up here hollering, wimp, wimp. I bench press 550 pounds when I feel like it. It may look like a jab, but I could probably knock you out too. You can't question this guy. He's a champion. He went to England in the World Championships and represented himself perfectly. You understand? So now I want everybody out here to clap for the contenders. We ain't got time for the wimp thing, all right?
Not everybody buying into what Saber has to say about Kyler.
Well, Wesley Berry, I guarantee you, he's not going to fall flat on his butt and back off the end of the platform. If he goes, he'll go hard. Third time these guys have met over the years.
The first one, Wesley hit Saber's helmet so hard it knocked it off, Wesley wins. Second one, Saber drops a hammer on Wesley. Saber gives him a concussion. Saber wins.
So this, the rubber match, the rubber joust. Let's go to Larry Thompson. Saber laying the leather. Two Scoops jabbing back. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. 10 seconds to go. This is a battle. Wesley Berry has Saber in trouble. Both men off balance. It's going to be a draw. Wow.
One of the best jousts I've ever seen.
Maybe that's the way it should be too, Nitro.
We won one.
Saber wins the first one. Wesley wins the second one. Third one's a draw.
And you knew that was to the tilt. You heard the grunt, you heard the joust pad hitting him, boom, boom. And now you gotta watch Wesley do this. Sabre, knock him off.
What's up, Bo? What's up? Two scoops!
A tie in the joust and a tie in the popularity contest. Well, Sabre couldn't stop him, but maybe the ball pit will. He's never seen it, and the Eliminator is next. On American Gladiators next week, gladiators from around the world will join forces to take on all comers in our International Gladiator Series. The question is, who will succeed defending world champion Wesley Berry? And coming soon, the Gladiators' biggest challenge yet. It's Superman.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
My sister just dropped Maggie off. Alexa, what do kids you know do?
How about playtime? What kind of things does she like?
Mermaids?
Queuing Govee lights for an undersea adventure.
We should do this again next weekend.
I'll add it to your calendar.
They were the blueprint for football greatness. But before they were legends, they were plans. Now it's time for the next generation to show the world what they're made of.
Mendoza diving toward the end zone. Touchdown!
He's built for these kind of moments.
And on draft night, plans become reality.
We're the first pick in the NFL Draft.
The NFL Draft, presented by Bud Light, April 23rd through 25th.
If I was ever going to win the Masters, every ghost that I have has to be conquered.
The shot of a lifetime.
I want to make 8-year-old Rory proud.
McElroy has his masterpiece.
We came across the Nether. If they get their way, this beautiful world and everything in it will wither and die. Fire!
We reap what we sow.
Hang on. It's about to get weird.
We're about to put a punctuation mark on our Battle of the Best competition. Peggy Odita squaring off against Adrienne Sullivan in the Eliminator. It's the 1994 Grand Champion versus the 1995 Grand Champion. Sully, the Covington, Georgia police officer, behind the 8 ball, however, she has to make up a 4.5-second head start deficit. But do not count her out. And lying up ahead, an obstacle they've never seen before, the ball pit. 2 of them. We're set to go. Peggy O getting the 4.5-second head start. Can Sully come from behind? Odita, the graduate of Stanford University, down the slide first. A great track and field athlete in Palo Alto. Gunning for a spot on the 1996 Olympic team in Atlanta, Georgia. She's the first in the ball pit. Sully has made up some ground, both women struggling. Who is going to get out first? Who's got the most power? It's Sullivan, Adrienne Sullivan, over the first barrier. But now they've got to do it again. Peggy O wades in, and now she's regained the lead.
They've got to be thinking, who invented this? Peggy O reaching up. She is out. Adrienne Sullivan is out onto the cargo net. Two former grand champions, two great athletes, battling it out here in the Eliminator. Winner will take home $5,000. Peggy O, the first to reach the zip line. Sully's gonna have to deep down inside to find a reservoir of stamina. Peggy O, up and over. Let's see how she can do on this treadmill. Down she goes. The rule in the treadmill here, you've got to come up at least halfway in one of your attempts. Your 3 attempts to be considered bona fide. She's got 2 bona fide attempts. Here comes Sully. Can she do it in this one time? Keep on pumping, keep on pushing. No.
That's 3 bona fide.
3 bona fide attempts for Peggy Odita. She's gonna win it.
Peggy, our Battle of the Best champion. And Adrienne, well, she, like Peggy, will have nightmares about that treadmill tonight.
Tell you one thing, Peggy Odita and Adrienne Sullivan put on a memorable performance.
Nightmares on the treadmill, that ball pit, something out of a Stephen King novel.
Peggy, the heptathlete, 7 events. How about we add the ball pit number 8, the treadmill number 9?
My God, that was really rough. I didn't expect the ball pit to be that hard, but it takes a lot out of you. It's like 2 treadmills. Wow. It's really hard.
Well, kind of a warm-up for the Olympics, I would say.
If it was this hard, I'm staying home.
Well, you're a heck of an athlete. Congratulations.
Peggy Odita, her name in Nigerian, Chinyere, meaning God's gift. Peggy Odita has been our gift here at Gladiator Arena. She's our Battle of the Best champion. In the men's race, Kyler Storm unbelievably blew a 20-5 lead and now finds himself in the unenviable position of having to make up an 8-second head start deficit to Wesley Berry. And we all know 2 scoops. The Eliminator is his specialty, so Kyler Storm will have to become a full-blown hurricane to win. Again, 2 scoops getting a 8-second head start. And in their grand championship years, we should mention once again, neither man has ever had to deal with the ball pit. That ahead for Wesley Berry first. He smokes the hand bite. Wes flying into that sea of balls. No problem for 2 scoops. He is a juggernaut. Kyler Storm doing his best to make a race of things. But how do you stop this man? Wesley 2 Scoops Berry, our grand champion in 1994-95. His name already etched on the American Gladiator crystal. The current world Gladiator champion. He won that title last year in Birmingham, England. He adds another trophy to his case. Our Battle of the Best champion, Wesley Berry. His time, 1:08.
Hey, boy! We got you now. We're not even winning.
Kyler Storm finishing strong. This may be the Gladiators' house,
Good job, homeboy.
but Wesley Berry just put down another down payment.
2 scoops. Athletics is such a beautiful, simple thing. What you put in work effort is what you get out of it.
First, I want to say I would like to thank the Creator. And the race is never given to the swift nor to the strong, but unto the one that endures until the end. If it wasn't for God, American Gladiators, this day would never be possible. Kyler, he's a good contender, and I love him, and I will love him always. We'll be friends through this competition and after this competition.
I want to say I respect you, man, and I knew you'd be standing here next to me. Congratulations.
This is my mother, my lovely wife, Antoine, Nia Douglas, Travis, Pops, and the rest of the family. To you at home, peace. God bless and we love you. We're out here.
And so are we. See you again next week on American Gladiators.